What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trudy. As you can tell by the title, today we're taking it back. I was inspired by a fellow YouTuber by the name of Mena. Mena is her name. Let me make sure I get it right. Her name is Mena, and she's a fellow YouTuber that I just recently started following, and I was amazed and impressed by this lip swatch situation that she did with all her MAC lipsticks. So she had a conversation about the lipsticks that we bought from MAC, you know, in the years past that we have hung on to simply because we don't want to get rid of them. They're out of date. They are probably full of all kinds of bacteria, you know, conjunctivitis, gingivitis, bacterial vaginosis, like all of it, you know. And she basically just went back and just like put on all her lipstick and just like talk about like it's like a moment where you just relive like the old you. So today I want to do the same concept, but I'm gonna do that with eyeshadows. So I have a few eyeshadows and a few lipsticks, and I'm like super excited to see what we can create. Take a little trip down memory lane, and I just wanted to create a look for you guys. So without further ado, let's stop talking and just jump right into this video. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna start off with eyeshadow. And sis, if you want details on this hair, honey, girl, I got you right here in the iCard, so go ahead and click that link once you're done watching this video. Okay, so starting off with the eyes, you guys know back in the days primer wasn't a thing. Prime where? Prime for what? You know, just start applying eyeshadow, like no primer, no Vaseline, no nothing, just straight onto the lid. So when MAC came out with a prolonged wear base primer, like it was game changing. Like even if the shade wasn't your shade, you were getting it anyway. So I think they probably had like 3 or 4. I end up choosing Laying Low. So it's like a nudie flesh tone base for your eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with that. I'm gonna use a brush because I just feel like the application is a lot better. Comment below and let me know if you use the MAC back in the day to prime your eyes. I know a lot of people still use it, but because we have like so many options now, like this is just like basically old school. Everybody's into that P. Louise base now. So next we're gonna go into the transition shade. Now if you didn't have these, listen, you can't sit with us at the table. So the first one is soft brown, like you know. And then for my brown girls, brown script. Brown script was like the transition shade. God came down and said,
"This is the mother of all transition shade. Please follow her lead."
I also have Rule. So here's brown script and here's Rule. Rule is a little bit more on the orange side, but this is perfect. Like these two, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe R39 and blend that into my crease. Now that we got brown script down, like I'm telling you, if you was brown girl friendly and you even dare try to use any other transition color other than brown script, you would have been expelled. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Rule like around the outer edges of that, just to like, you know, make it have some sort of dimension. Now I do want to say that I honestly think like MAC was the stepping stone for a lot of these makeup brands. Like if you look at the palettes that we have, like even this one that I'm holding, this is basically brown script right here and Rule. Although you don't have to necessarily go to MAC nowadays, you have all type of options. Maybe some a little bit more affordable. You know, you can support different brands and get different variations and get a palette. What I do want to say though, like I do prefer like a palette, a compact palette, more than like these single eyeshadows. I remember taking these out and trying to depot them to make my own little palette. Like was so much work, but you know, it's like a part of the process. Even starting up my kit, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this shadow from MAC, and I'm gonna get me a Z palette, and I need a magnetic strip and all this stuff. Like, oh my god, like that just brings back so much memories. Brown script and Rule is in the crease. So now I'm gonna go ahead. I feel like I need a little bit more base, but I'm kind of on the edge about using this this base. So another favorite from MAC are these loose pigments. When I first got these, they were like everything. Like, this just takes me back because I was so obsessed with putting like MAC glitter on my eye. Like, I wanted you to be 10 feet away and can see this eye, honey. I don't know the color though because I feel like I just got a whole bunch of samples because I just wanted to try them out. But this one is a rose gold color. It's like so pretty. I feel like I want to play with that one because it really complements like the rule that I have in my crease. We're gonna lay that down first, but I do want to add some glitter primer. I'm just gonna use this NYX. I know this is not a part of the whole MAC collection, but these loose pigments, I don't think laying low is gonna make it hold, so we're gonna have to do what we gotta do. So I'm gonna just go in with a flat shader brush. Like, we want you to stay. I haven't worn glitter in such a long time. I think for the first time I wore glitter like sometime last week, and I don't know, these days I'm just not into glitter like that. Like, I don't know if it's laziness or I just don't feel like all that glitter stuff is necessary. Okay, my lashes are gonna feel it because glitter and individual lashes is not a good mix, but pray for me, y'all. So this you gotta kind of like just press and swipe. Wow, look how pretty though. Okay, we gonna have to go with it. So I noticed that I don't have like a really deep color to deepen my outer crease, so I'm just gonna go in with an unnamed color just to make this video straight MAC. Okay, so now that we have arrived to our semi-final destination, so back in the days the color that was most popular is Wood Winked and Rice Paper. Rice Paper literally reminds me of Jaclyn Hill. Rice Paper is not even my shade. On my skin tone, just call it white. Like, what was I doing with this eyeshadow? Like, why do I have this in my collection? And then this one is Woodwink. Woodwink, ooh, Woodwink broke, y'all. She broke. So we're not gonna use Woodwink because I have a whole white shirt on. So let's go in with Woodwink first, and I'm just using it on this little brush, and we're just gonna pop her right here. How does that look? I think that definitely opened up my eyes a lot, which is what I was aiming for. So not too bad. Yes or no? And I'm gonna go in with, this is Expensive Pink. So this is a combination of like what I have on my lid, but it has a little bit more gold reflex to it. This was one of my favorite colors. I felt like every time I had a date night with Akeem, like this was the color I was putting on my eye because I loved it so much. Next we're gonna go into blush. So the blush of choice today is Raisin. Like, if I don't think there's any black girl, if you went to a MAC counter, if they're not putting Raisin on you, then I just feel like Raisin was one of those shades that they just sold everybody. I don't know if they were just like, listen, y'all need to push this product out because we're not selling it enough, but Raisin was what I was constantly like being told to get. I kind of like to bring it up on the top of my cheek a little bit just to make me look a little bit more rosy. So that's it for the cheeks. Raisin poppin'. Bronzer, I didn't show you guys this, but I did use my NW58 to bronze my skin. Still use this to this day. This will forever be a staple in my collection. So MAC, don't you ever get rid of this. And of course, for the final step, we have to do a MAC lip. Like, I have way too many MAC lipsticks. A lot of the lipsticks that I did get is through the Back to MAC program. So yeah, make sure you're bringing back your products, but I have so many. This is what? This is Age, Sex, and Location. Cyber. Ooh, Cyber. Listen, I was feeling myself like I'm a bad, like this made me feel like I was on a whole nother level. Like, you rock purple lipstick? Who you think you are? Cyber was definitely one of those lipsticks that, you know, bring back a lot of memories. I have Matte Royal. This is a purple. Viva Glam, the Mighty Stylist one. I'm not sure why I got this. This is a pink. I am not a pink type of girl. Then I have Fresh Brew. Okay, so this was when I was in the corporate world and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get dressed every day and I'm gonna put on my MAC lipstick. I'm gonna be sophisticated because I work in an office now. I haven't used this in such a long time. Then I have Sin. Sin hasn't been touched. I was like, hello, did you forget about me? Like, if you don't have this lipstick in your collection, like, oh my god. Like, who are you? Ruby Woo is, yeah, she definitely been used. Look at her. Used and abused. Let's see what we want to go. What you guys thinking? I have no clue. Should I do pink? Yeah, let's not do that. You guys know that chestnut is a must. Like, there's no way that you're putting on lipstick without chestnut. Like, I'm gonna add Brave first. Make sure you sanitize these things because, girl, they've been sitting here for a while. Then I'm gonna go in with Fresh Brew. And Fresh Brew is a luster lipstick, so it's not going to be like drying. It's really moisturizing and soothing to the lips, and even after having it for so long, it's still just one of my favorite. Like, my lips just feel so soft and buttery and smooth. I hope that wasn't too basic or too boring for you guys with the lip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want to see me do more of these because I can definitely put that on my schedule. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. That really helps out my channel, and if you want to see me grow and just do the damn thing. And I hope Mac sees this video and be like, ooh girl, maybe we need you on a campaign, and I'm gonna just be like, where do I sign? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you in my next one. Now that was literally me back in the day for my intros. Girl, did I close 2 eyes or did I wink 1?
Hey, yo, chill, it's just a draft. Yeah. She a little bad, hit her with the bag, yeah. Put it on the tab, don't know how to act, yeah. How you like that? How you like that? She a little bad, it's a little